We should do those.
Five Nights at Freddy's?
Yeah.
We totally should.
I haven't played.
I played the first one.
I haven't played any of them.
We should. Hi guys!
Welcome back.
We're in the final egg. This looks like fun.
Maybe I haven't been. No, yes, I have been in this game. Unless I haven't.
So guess what we were talking about just 2 seconds ago? We want to play Five Nights at Freddy's.
I've never played. She's played the first one, but...
Just a little bit. I never beat it, but I find this pretty impressive. But I've watched so many Let's Plays of it that in my first playthrough, I ended up making it all the way to the third night at 3 o'clock, and without dying. So, I find that pretty impressive because most people don't make it that far on their first try. And I didn't play at all after that. Like, it was too stressful for me. But, see, I'm not sure how entertaining I would be playing those games, though, because I'm not much of a screamer. When I'm scared, I get, like, angry. Like, I'll just have, like, this really hard front, and then, like, I'll just be really grumpy and quiet, and then, like, if something happens, I'll just, like, I'll gasp, I'll jump, and I'll just be like, I'm fucking done. Nope.
When I was playing, shit. Ooh. Shit. No. Shit, go.
Okay.
I was playing, what was I playing? Outlast. I need coins.
Ooh, I want to play Outlast.
We can play Outlast. I've only played a little bit. I'm not good with horror games because when I get to a part that's scary, I'll just be like, I'm just gonna stay here. It doesn't really matter, right?
I'll just be like, it's just a fucking game. I don't care.
Like, Matt gets really frustrated with me whenever he's like, just give me the controller. I'll do it. It's like, okay, fine. I'll watch. And I'll criticize your gameplay. Cause when you're watching someone play,
are you dead? Oh,
I guess so.
You had a chest plate, yeah.
When you're watching someone play a game, you're far more observant than they are,
Yeah.
So I'll just be like, no, over there, the thing is over there, Matt, it's over there. Oh my god. Come back.
See, it's like, this is probably like not really in the spirit of scary games, but I will really like study Let's Plays before I dare go into one. That's why, like, Sarah and I were watching a PT Let's Play.
Well,
no, it wasn't a Let's Play first. We were actually playing it first.
Yeah.
And
we were trying to figure out how to do one of the endings. And that's how I found, like, one of my current favorite Let's Players.
Dashie?
Oh, I fucking love Dashie is amazing. If anybody hasn't seen Dashie, I suggest going to watch him. I find him hilarious.
I haven't really looked into him since then. I should.
Oh,
I remember liking him. Oh, but, like, since we were actually playing PT, and I didn't know what to expect, that was scary. Like, like, there was a point where both, like, it was the first time the lady showed up, I think.
Oh. When the thing was just standing in the hallway?
No, that didn't scare me. I remember you guys were really scared of that. That didn't get me.
It's spoopy.
Like, maybe I just, like, didn't catch a good glance of it, but for some reason that one didn't freak me out.
It's creepy, It's just kind of like, oh.
But I think it was, like, the first time the lady, like, came out, jumped out at you, and, like, killed you. And, like, I remember both me and you screamed, and I particularly covered myself. Like, I was under the covers. So, like, I like going into these games prepared. So, like, when I think about playing...
I mean, technically, well, not technically. It ruins the fun of people watching you get scared.
Well, that's
part of the game.
That's what I mean. Like, it's not really in the spirit. So I guess if I were to start doing Let's Plays with scary stuff, that wouldn't be very fun to watch.
Five Nights at Freddy's, I'd probably be able to play because it's more of just sitting in one place and doing jump scares.
Yeah.
But I feel like I get really annoyed.
See, I don't find that game scary, really. Like, I don't think the animatronics are that freaky looking, and the jump scare is just,
it's like
It's repetitive.
it's a cheap jump scare.
And it keeps going over and over again. It's never just like a different one. It's usually just the same thing.
Yeah, and it's just like they pop. It's like it's a boo. It's
Yeah.
they hop into your face and like loud
Yeah.
scream when it's all quiet.
The
So of
third
course
one-
it's gonna scare you.
If anything, the third one looks really annoying because
Yeah.
I can't figure out like why. What is with all the mechanics that you added to that? Like, what's the point?
Yeah, like I was watching Markiplier's and like I feel like he figured it out so quickly.
I still don't really understand what he figured out, honestly.
Like what I understand by the pattern, it took me a while to figure out too, but like it's you make the noise to like lure Springtrap into a room, and he had a specific room that like didn't have any vents in it or anything like that. And so he would constantly like make the noise just in that one room to keep Springtrap there the entire time. And that's all I had to do. And like, you know, like I was really disappointed with 3. Like I like the ideas behind
I
it,
feel like
but
they
I don't
tried to
feel
make
like
it like they gave you more to do to make it more complicated.
I don't like the
to make you
complicated stuff.
feel like it was more complicated, but then they just had a really simple way to figure it out, and they were just like, we're gonna try and make you do all this stuff for no reason when you don't really need to do all this stuff.
I really did not like the whole good ending, bad ending thing, just because there was no difference. Like, it would have worked better if, like, I don't know, like, you know, I really like the ending when the purple guy dies in Springtrap, but like, there was a theory that I saw, not game theory or someone else, and they were like, well, the bad ending is that he's still alive after the Springtrap thing is over, and then the good ending is that Springtrap fully killed him inside the suit and he's over and he's done and all that. But in both cutscenes, he bleeds, he falls down, and the ghost children fade away. Like, even if the ghost children didn't fade away, like, in the bad ending, that would make sense. Like, there's just no difference. It's not satisfying at all. Like, it really, really bugged me. That, and I didn't like that there was only one monster, and it just wasn't good. And the other thing, like, I noticed definitely in the third one and the second one, he added more cameras, but but like as the games went on in the second and third one, you have to look at the cameras less, you know. At least in the first
And
one,
then
you
get,
did
like,
have to
far
look.
more reprimanded if you do look at the cameras.
Yeah, like
Whoa.
in the second one, all you need is that one that has the music box attached to it.
Yeah.
Like, at least in the first one, you had to keep an eye on Foxy. You, like, when I played it, in my experience, I only looked at,
I feel like I can just ignore these guys and keep going.
yeah.
So I'm just gonna ignore these guys and keep going.
I just kept an eye on the hallways, basically. I would figure out where they are, I would make sure they stay there, and, like, that's how you're supposed to play the game. You're watching the screens. And, and I figured out the pattern really fast. It was like, you know, if only Chica was out, I wasn't gonna look at the left hallway, you know, because that's Bonnie's hallway.
What is that swirling vortex down below?
The sky?
Is that...
No, we're in a building, aren't we, right now?
Yeah.
Maybe it's electricity?
Oh god. I have a feeling I don't want to fall into it.
Nope.
Ah.
Try again.
Oh shit, now I can go even faster!
We look like Violet in Incredibles. Running around in the
No, I don't.
the ball. No? Okay.
What? No, I got you. I just wasn't listening. Okay, now I need to figure out where the hell to go in here. Ah, here we go. And... Oh, okay. Okay.
Going back to Five Nights at Freddy's for a sec, like, you know, I originally I didn't like those games because I didn't think there was much to them. And then the fans made it a huge deal. I like game theories about it. And, I like the music people wrote for it. Like, I just like
like I like the fan art. I really like a lot of the stuff that surrounds it. Like the fans made it a big deal. And I just feel like the creator, like as the games went on, I liked them less and less. Like the gameplay, the first one I think
And
is
it's
a
sad
classic.
because it could be like a really interesting game.
Well, that's the thing. Like the game, like I said, the fans made it such a way more interesting game, and I just don't think Scott, the guy who made it, like really embraced that. Because, like, you know, there was that one game theory that talked about, like, oh, there was a first Freddy Fazbear's, and then there was one that there was another one that we never played in, and then there's the one from the first game and the second game, blah, blah, blah. And, like, in the third game, it's a theme park about the, like, why don't you, like, or, like, the fact that, there's, like, or the theories that, like, you know, the purple guy is the phone guy. Like, you know, why don't we expand upon that? Like, you know, it's an indie game. Take ideas from these really, like, these are cool ideas. Use them.
Yeah, they're really good ideas. It's just, he hasn't been capitalizing on them.
Exactly. And now the series is probably done, so...
many fucking gorillas. No, don't do that. I need to use you. There we go.
Oh, cool. Well, that was the final egg. Are we done?
That's not the end of the game. Not the end of Sonic's game, at least. I don't think so.
Really?
Yeah, no, I don't think
I thought
so.
it would.
No.
It's called the final egg.
Yeah, but it's the egg. Final egg. I mean, we're almost there, I think. But...
Oh, it's level C. Like, it's...
No, because I've been playing level... I've been getting level C every time, right?
Well, like, I think we're just, like, it's C level. Like, it's the easy level.
Oh.
And then it's going to be, like, B level and A level.
Is
It's
it?
a really weird system, but I think that's what it means.
I'm just used to being graded in Sonic Adventure 2.
Right, yeah.
Why does it always stand like that?
It's the epic pose.
Like, I gotta take a poop.
I feel like that would be really hard on your calves. Like, standing like that all the time.
Sup?
He's, like, having a drum solo in there. Cheerleading. Go, Sonic! I will defeat you, even though I just cheered for you. I just scratched my chin. Clearly, I was not meant to be a cheerleader.
I used to be a cheerleader.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was a cheerleader.
When?
In 2nd grade.
Well, how was that?
At one point, I don't remember why, but they kicked out my friend, and I was like, I guess I'm not gonna be in this anymore.
Huh.
There was, like, a reason that my friend couldn't be in it, and I don't remember why. Why are there no
Well, when
reasons?
you're young, like 2nd grade, like, people like to teach you crazy tricks and stuff. Like,
Oh, I was thrown.
That's awesome. See, like,
No!
I always, like,
Apparently
obviously...
I'm not supposed to attack that.
Okay. Like, you know, obviously you never like cheerleader types in like movies and stuff like that. And actually, my mom was a cheerleader. I'm not surprised, but I just Kim Possible was my main inspiration. Like, I wanted to be like that kind of person, like a teenage girl who could flip around and be awesome. And that's where cheerleaders were. Except all cheerleaders, in my experience, were jerks. So.
Yeah, Eggman, that's a good idea. Come out and taunt me. That makes sense.
So I wish I was a cheerleader.
Yeah, I used to be a very active child. And
now you play video games.
and then I moved and I, like, became very antisocial. Oh, really? Oh.
We can tell the story of how we met.
Why?
You, like, lost your breath there.
It was like, attack this, and then...
He, like, backed away. Just kidding.
No, and then I'm pretty sure you're supposed to, like, bounce attack all the things that were, like, leading up to him, but then... What?
What? Okay.
I will end you. I will end you.
Do we want to tell the story of how we met?
Sure. Wait, which one? Because we met twice.
The first one. Because, like, when you say you're antisocial, like, I remember, like, little Sarah, like, very quiet in the corner.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we met twice. Funny story. We both went to a theater camp,
And I only went there for like 3 days because I hated camps growing up, and like my parents only made me do it because they wanted me out of the house every day, like school, and I was like, no, that's like school, I'd rather be home. But anyway, like I saw Sarah like on one of the first days I was there, and just like I saw like she looks like she looks kind of gothy, like, you know, you were like a Trip kid.
Yeah, I used to wear all the Trip clothing.
And it's like I saw you drawing, I saw like little anime like trinkets on you, and
Yep.
I was more of a, I wouldn't call me a goth kid, like I'm more goth now in like some days, like I don't look goth right now, but like just like I don't even know what my label was back then, but I was a kid that got made fun of.
I was left alone pretty much. I mean, there were people that like every once in a while they'd be like, "Why don't you talk?" And it's like, because why do I want? There's like no reason to talk to you. What? I just fell through the ground.
I saw that. Bullshit.
I was left alone. I had my group of friends, and I was like, does it really matter about anybody else? Not really.
People thought I was conceited. Like, that's when I learned that word.
Apparently, people were like, scared of me.
Oh.
I don't know why. I wasn't a very scary child. I was always, like, blonde, and I never wore makeup in middle school until, I didn't start wearing makeup until, like, high school.
See, I like look back at pictures of myself in, you know, high school and middle school, and I don't think I dressed very well.
Oh, I dressed horribly.
Well, dude, like I had like, you know, pants that were hemmed wrong, so it looked like I was wearing like short geek pants, or like, you know, I used to wear my hair back really, really tight in a ponytail, and like I would use hairspray even, so like it was just like this flat, completely like bang, like no bangs.
My friend did that too.
It was so ugly. I like look back on it, it's like I look like I'm bald. What else? Like I had acne. Like wasn't terribly bad. I
actually didn't have horrible acne in school.
I was never like a total red face kid, but like I just, you know, I'm pretty now. I wasn't pretty then. Let's just say that.
I wouldn't say I was ugly back then. I wasn't attractive. And, like, all my friends started wearing makeup and stuff before I did. Whoa, hey.
You know, like, it was kind of like a backwards peer pressure. It's like, because I was always more tomboyish. Mm-hmm. And then when I was like, oh, I kind of want to start wearing cover-up because of my acne problems. And it'd be like, oh, that's considered makeup. It's like that's what girly girls wear. Mm-hmm. It's like, but I don't want to be a girly girl. I'm not a girly girl.
Yeah, I was one of those girls that was like, I'm never gonna wear a dress ever. Mm-hmm. And then my mom was like, yeah, sure, whatever.
We're at 17 minutes, but I think we should just do a long episode because this looks like final boss material.
Shit, okay, there we go. Let me.
No. All right, how about we continue talking about our childhoods and continue fighting this guy in the next episode?
Yeah.
Okay. Talk to you guys later. When we can pause. Okay, see you later. Bye-bye.